Hello aquarium enthusiasts, Jeff here. So I currently have the lid off my 30-gallon planted community tank, and that's because I'm about to do a water change. But while I'm at it, I thought I would show this and make a revelation. I have reached a point where I have gotten past the denial phase and I've moved on to acceptance. And that is that I am accepting the fact that this is indeed duckweed. For a while I guess I was in denial. I didn't believe that it was duckweed. Maybe in the back of my mind I might have thought that it actually was, but the thing is, I never actually introduced duckweed to this aquarium, or at least I never put it in knowingly. It first appeared when I got this Pearlweed from Aquarium Co-Op, and so, being that it first appeared, little tiny pieces that first appeared at the top, I thought it was little bits of pearlweed that had come off and that it was just growing on the top. And I kind of thought that duckweed was bigger, so I had convinced myself that this was pearlweed. But I guess, like I said, I didn't knowingly add it to this aquarium, but I guess it just came along as like a hitchhiker plant when I added the pearlweed. So I guess, duckweed can kind of travel, similarly to how, snails might come along as hitchhikers with plants. So now that I've accepted that this is indeed pearlweed, I don't really mind it. I'm kind of figuring that it's going to help with nitrate absorption. So, I haven't really reached the point where it's too out of control. I mean, look, if you look at this side, it's pretty clear. There might be little bits of it here in the Java moss. But where it is over here, it's like it's kind of partnering with the Riccia fluitans. So I have, Riccia floating all over here. So it's, there really isn't any duckweed in the open areas. Perhaps if I do nothing with it and just let it be, it might spread out and cover the entire top. But for now, it's just maintained within the Riccia. So, like I said, I think it's going to serve a purpose and help absorb nitrates, and basically the Riccia is floating here anyway, because I mean, even where the Riccia is, that's more than I would like, because it is, blocking the light for some of the plants below. Like, for instance, the pearlweed is really just not getting, just isn't picking up steam. It's kind of just these little bits. I mean, that's a lot less than what I initially received in the pot. I mean, there is probably little bits of it because the stems are really thin and delicate, so there'll be little bits of it around. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, like the be blocking more light than I would prefer to block. So I'm gonna keep it, try to keep it contained into a smaller section. Like I showed in a recent video, I had a ring of anacharis that floated up to the top that kind of held it all in place. I'm gonna remove some of it. That's one of the things in my next video. I'm going to be removing some of the rickia, because it's going to be sent off to another place, and yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in my next video that I'm going to do tomorrow. And there's a piece of bacopa sticking out through the surface. But yeah, so duckweed. Like I said, I'm come to accept that I have duckweed. Alright, and I guess that's it for now. And in case you didn't already know, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies and I enjoy kitties. Thanks for watching.